Hey guys, Phil here. Just here to give you a quick update in regards to the coronavirus and Ariat Church. Obviously, because of the government guidelines and what's going on right now, we're going to be postponing all physical public gatherings within our church. And not just because the government said so, but also because the most vulnerable in our society we want to look after, to protect and stand in the gap for. And at this time a lot of things are kind of stopping, and often when things stop in situations like this, or when things don't go our way in life, often worry can start, and it can begin to possess our minds and our thoughts, and we can nearly begin to starve ourselves of hope. And so I just want to share a quick scripture here in Matthew 6, where Jesus is speaking to people who are in the middle of a place where they're full of worry. They're worried about tomorrow. They're worried about what if we don't have enough food. They're worried about finances. They just generally worry is eating them up. It's beginning to become a destructive quality in their life. And Jesus is saying, listen, how will worry add to your life? Worrying about tomorrow, will it actually do anything for today? Well, all it will do for today is steal from today, steal from the present. And I don't know about you, but when I worry, it's often about the future. When I worry, I find it hard to be present with loved ones around me, with friends, and so worry steals. And I believe God hasn't called us to worry, but to worship. And so it's funny, as things have stopped, as people have stopped jobs, what I've actually seen around is that people have actually been out with walks, more people walking on the streets, out cycling with their families. So actually, though something has stopped which could create worry, it actually started more family time. It started more quality time with friends and with family. And I want to encourage you to think the same way, that every weakness actually presents an opportunity of a strength, and every strength can sometimes become a weakness, because often when we have everything that we want the way we want it, we can become lethargic, we can become lifeless in some ways because we're getting it so easy. And so I want to encourage you to be alert, to seek God, and you will find Him in this moment, to dig beneath the surface a little bit and allow God to speak into your heart, to bring rest to your soul. I love this, how within the Bible, if you actually look, you'll see a lot of times where biblical prayer, meditation, etc. happens is often at the start or in the middle or at the end of the day. And what I find with those moments and those times of the day in my own life is that those are the moments where I have nothing else to do. I'm bored, it's just me by myself. And I also find if I'm not actively seeking God or praying, my mind begins to wander and I begin to worry. I begin to overthink. I begin to experience anxiety. And I believe God has intended us in those moments of the day to do biblical meditation on His Word. So I encourage you, try it. Give it a go. If you've never done it, speak God's truth over your life. This is the day. Look at the beautiful weather right now. This is the day the Lord has made. I'm focusing my mind on what God has already given me in the present. I'm going to let tomorrow look after itself. I'm going to take one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, and I'm going to be present with the people around me. I'm going to experience God's peace right now, right here. And so also as a church, because our physical gatherings have stopped, it's also give us the opportunity, got a little bit windy, it's give us the opportunity to start live streaming. And so actually right now we have the capacity to not just reach more people, but actually way more people than we would in our physical location. And so it's something that's caused us to stop is actually allowing us to start a new opportunity, a new way of doing things, and an opportunity to reach and encourage more people with the good news of Jesus Christ. And so I hope this encourages you. So if you're not on our YouTube, if you're not on our Facebook or Instagram, please go ahead and get on those right now. Subscribe. We're going to be doing live stream this weekend at 11 and 6:30. Also, if there's people in your world who are vulnerable and you think we might be able to help in a physical way with providing some resources or even spiritual with prayer, go ahead and email the church at info@ariatchurch.org, and we would love to be in touch with you, and let's see what we can do. Also, we're in the middle of our Blessed Life series. It's all about generosity. As a church, we are generous. That's our privilege, and so we want to use our tithes as a church and over and above giving to bless the most vulnerable in society and try and meet some needs at this moment. Have a great day. We can't wait to see you this weekend. See you there.